I had to learn this the hard way. People with the most pride are usually the ones battling the lowest self esteem. And for a long time, I didn't understand why someone who acts so confident, so loud, so bold can be the same person who is the most fragile on the inside. But the Holy Spirit had to show me something. Pride isn't strength, pride is a mask, a costume, a shield people put on so nobody sees their wounds. A prideful person will walk in a room and make it seem like they got it all together. But if you look closely, they're actually living off of insecurity. They criticize everybody else so nobody looks too closely at them. They stay loud so you never hear their brokenness. They try to control everything because deep down they feel out of control within themselves. And I started noticing a pattern. The people who talk the most about being that girl, that dude, or a baddie are usually ones who don't feel like anything all without the persona. Pride becomes a defense mechanism. It whispers, act like you're better. Don't let anyone see you struggle. Keep performing. Don't apologize. Blame everybody else. But it also hides the real voice inside of them. The voice that says, I don't feel enough. I don't feel loved. I don't know who I am without this facade. And what's funny is prideful people always try to project. They'll judge your outfit. They'll critique your decisions. They'll try to make you feel small. But the truth is, they're fighting to keep their mask from slipping. You know what real confidence looks like? Humility, gentleness, accountability, being teachable, being honest about your weakness, being comfortable enough to say, I'm still growing. Confident people don't need to tear anybody down, but people with low self esteem, they live off comparison. They feel empowered only when someone else looks worse. That's why the Bible said pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. Proverbs chapter 16, verses 18. Because pride is built on insecurity, not identity, eventually that mask gets too heavy. Eventually that performance cracks. And I had to remind myself, don't take a prideful person's criticism personal. It's coming from a wounded place. They're not judging you from confidence. They're judging you from brokenness. So if you're dealing with someone who is loud, arrogant, judgmental, or always trying to one up you, don't get angry. Get discerning. Their attitude is revealing their insecurity, not their superiority. And let me say this, if you see pride within yourself, pause, check your heart, ask God to reveal the places in you that feel insecure, unprotected, or unnoticed, because pride is just fear wearing makeup. Pride is rejection wearing a mask. Pride is low self-esteem pretending to be confident. And God can only heal what you're willing to surrender. So today, let's stop mistaking pride for confidence. Let's stop letting prideful people intimidate us. And let's start seeing pride for what it really is, a cry for help wrapped up in arrogance.